Well, today I'm just going to be doing a shop update on getting all this stuff built. We're getting so close to done with this. I can't wait till it's completely finished. I know I have been saying that for so long, and I'm really hoping it's going to be coming to an end here fairly soon. I'll go ahead and go over what's been done here this past week. Well, the first thing you may notice is I have the benches put where they should be. I set these benches here in the middle of the floor when I was building this building because I wanted to get the benches set into place before I put the walls up. Because these benches are heavy enough, I didn't want to try to come through this door here and try to carry them all the way in. Because especially this bench here really has a lot of weight to it. And there's no way we could possibly carry it in. So we just set these benches into place with the loader and the pallet forks. And then once we got the interior walls here completely finished, I was able to get them moved back. We actually moved them with these little plastic feet here. And you see these advertised for putting stuff on them to push them around and move stuff easily. And I am really shocked that they actually work. And these were new, and now you can see how they're pretty torn up from the floor. But like I said, this bench here is terribly heavy, and was able just to fairly easily get it pushed back into the corner. So if you have anything to move, I highly recommend getting some of these because they actually do work. Now you also may have noticed that I have my lights all installed, and I got them stuck up here the other day. I couldn't get them installed sooner because I had to wait till I was finished with the sheetrock mudding and then all the painting. And as you can see here with the mudding, I did not do a good job at all. Now I just wanted to fill in all the seams like this here because you can notice a fair amount of wind blowing through it, and I wanted to get all that sealed up so hopefully it's easier to heat and cool this building. And I only have this center piece here to still do the mudding on because when the benches sat here in the middle of the floor, I could not reach this spot here. So I still got to do this spot here, which is no big deal. And then I still need to do this half of the room. I haven't done any mudding over here. As you can see, it's an awful mess of all the junk. And the lathe is something I bought at auction. If you haven't seen the video, that'll be called top corner of the screen. Go check that out. And I was not anticipating buying this lathe, and I have no place to put it. As you can see, it's on the hydraulic lift table, and that's great and all, but that is not a permanent place, and it takes up this whole half of the building. So I'm thinking we were going to put the stove over here. We were going to make a little oil burner, but now I've taken so long in this building done. Winter's over, now going in spring, and I'm not going to be needing one right now. So I already got my concrete board put up here in the corners because I wanted to reflect heat and didn't want to get the sheetrock too hot. But I guess for right now, we're thinking about building a set of wheels to go on the lathe, and we're going to just roll it right back into here. If you want to use it, you can just roll it out here in the middle of the floor, because I honestly don't know what else to do with it. My only other option is putting it outside and getting a tarp and putting it over it, which I really don't want to do. And my third option is on the other side of this wall. I originally planned to build further out, another 10 feet that direction. However, I do not have the building materials to build another 10 by 12 building on this side, and nor do I have the time. I'm still struggling to get this building here finished as it is, and I just don't have the resources nor the money to buy all of the supplies to build onto here. However, though, I thought about if I did build onto there, out that wall, then I could put the lathe and other tools like this out there, put drill press, which would open it up in here a lot. However, though, like I said, I just don't got time and resources to build on. I'd like to get some projects done in here first before I build anything else onto here. And one issue I have noticed, I don't know if it is these lights or the camera, but you probably already noticed, you can see those black lines on the screen. Now, I don't know if that's the lights causing that, or what exactly it is. You don't see them all the time. Yeah, there you can see, I'm looking through the screen on the camera, you see those black lines appear. Now, is that going to cause issues? I don't know. Because I don't want my videos to have those lines on the screen, except I don't want to replace up my lights because I just bought them. So I might see on what I can do. And the camera I do my filming with is a DJI Action. And so I don't know if it's camera interfering or what it is. I have a DSLR camera that I actually like to start using. Maybe for some better film quality. But again, I don't know if that's going to interfere with the lights or not. On things I'm needing to still do inside this building, like I said, obviously, like I pointed out earlier, is all the mud work on this side of the room. And get that done, get it painted, and put my lights out to where they need to be. Those 3 lights there are just stuck up there just temporarily. I'm going to put 1 light above the big door, 1 right there, 1 over here, 1 straight up here on this side of the header, and then 1 right there in the center. And that should give me enough light, and hopefully I can make all that work. The cords on the lights obviously are needing work. I'm not going to leave these hanging down. I just haven't messed with them yet. And obviously these cords here are going to have to be changed. They're just plugged in now, so I have light to work. We're going to get electricity set up in here one of these days, but that's going to be a bigger job to do. So right now I'm still just running off extension cords. And I still need to get this bench cleaned off. I see it has a junk piled up here. I'm going to put quite a bit of this stuff on these lower shelves underneath this bench here. Like in that case there is our Hitachi router, and it doesn't get used very often, so it's probably going to be slid to the back underneath there and some stuff like that. I'm going to remove this brace along the bottom of this bench. And I'm going to just put some gusseting in the corners to support the legs, because I want to be able to put the welder in a toolbox underneath this bench. And with that brace running across the floor, I can't put anything under there right now. So I'm going to have to get that removed. And so I have some better storage underneath there. I'm going to run a ground from the welder to the benches. So then I don't have to mess with the ground when I'm doing the welder on the benches. Just the whole bench will be grounded, which will be really handy to have. And I still need to set up our railroad iron up here on this bench. Some places where it's going to go. And I'm making the drill press or something can sit right over in here someplace. And hopefully we can make room for the rest of the stuff here. And one more quick thing I'd like to add, and I've wanted this for so long. No, not a mud flap, and yes, this should be my pickup. We're not talking about that. But if you notice, with the lights I have in the building, there is no shadow on the workbench. And so, I've always wanted that. I've always hated it. When you walk up to a workbench, lean over to do something, and you can't see it because you cast a shadow on what you're working on. So I was really happy to see that with all these lights I have, you can just notice just a very light shadow, hardly anything at all. So that's one thing I've actually was hoping to do with all these lights, plus having the walls painted glossy white. Well, I guess that's about it here for today. I just want to go over on what I had gotten done in this building, and we are making progress on it, and we're slowly getting closer to finish with it. I've had about a week or so to work on it because we've gotten over 2 inches of rain. It's way too muddy to do anything else that is outside of this building, so it's nice to be able to spend some time in here and get some more work done. Right now, this video is being filmed on a Thursday night. I'm hoping here tomorrow, which is Friday, to get more of the mudding done on this side of the building, but it's going to take me a little while to get all the miscellaneous junk cleaned out of here so I can walk in there. And once I get all that mudded, then go ahead and get the painting done up, and then get my lights put to where they need to go. And then I'll basically just be done with this building. I have a little bit of flooring needs to be done, as you've already noticed. And I'm hoping to get that done here maybe this weekend. And then the biggest deal is this big door right here behind the camera. It's still just a wood frame and a piece of torque. And I'm hoping after the mud dries up, we'll be able to tackle that door and get it finished. And then the only thing that'll be left doing this building is just the electricity. And then we'll be completely done, hopefully get started on some projects. I'd appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up, it helps me out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below, like what you guys have to say. If you have any ideas or advice you have for this building, let me know. And I guess I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.